Hello all and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I don't see many true crime YouTubers posting daily, and my goal is to be just that, though some days I do falter, and for that I apologize. I got some life stuff going on, but I will stay the course on here, even if there's a little catch-up required at times to stay on track with my plan for this series. This is True Crime Time Hop, Episode 20. Warning. The following content may be disturbing to some audiences. If you could be triggered by talk of SA, incest, murder, and gore, please exit this video now and prioritize your mental health. Viewer discretion is advised. Christine Papin was born on March 8, 1905, and her sister Leah was born September 15, 1911, just outside Le Mans in France. They also had a sister, Emilia, who was raped by their father Gustave at the age of 9 and then placed in an orphanage because Clemence, her mother, blamed her for seducing the man. Soon after, Emilia would sever ties with the family and become a nun. The younger two sisters would speak about becoming nuns as well, but Clemence forbade it, wanting the girls instead to begin working. The girls became live-in maids, and they worked for Monsieur René Lancelin. I hope you like my French accent. He was their boss, but mostly they answered to his wife and grown daughter Genevieve. The working conditions and the forced 14 hours a day of labor were not easy for the sisters to accept. They were given less than 1 day off a week and were subjected to demands from the madame in the home, who was anal retentive and demanding. When she didn't get her way, she would subject the girls to pinching and other small physical abuses as well as verbal abuse. They endured the mistreatment for years with the Lancelins until they could take no more. Then one day, they snapped. On February 2nd, 1933, Monsieur Lancelin was waiting to meet his wife and daughter for dinner at a friend's house. He grew concerned when they never showed, and when he went home to check up on them, the door had been locked from the inside. The house was quiet and dark, with the exception of the glow of candlelight in the maids' quarters. The man failed to gain entrance and phoned the police, who entered over the back wall of the property. When the police made their way into the home, they were shocked at what they found. The two women were found deceased and unrecognizable. They were brutally mutilated, and their eyes were gouged out. One of Genevieve's eyes was found nearby on the floor. Her mother's eyes were tucked away into the folds of her scarf, and they had been bludgeoned with a pot and a hammer and stabbed with a kitchen knife. Upstairs, the police found the sisters in bed together, getting along way better than sisters should get along. One theory is that they snapped and killed the two women because when they returned from their errands earlier in the day, they found the girls committing incest. The sisters were incarcerated separately, causing the older of the two, Christine, to go off the deep end, and in July of the same year, she had to be confined to a straitjacket after attempting to gouge her own eyes out. She made increasingly sexual remarks about her sister and corroborated all the claims of incest by doing so. Without her sister, she grew depressed and refused to eat. She was moved from jail to a mental institution, and on May 18th of 1937, she died by wasting away, also known medically as cachexia, I guess? I don't know how to say that. Leah was released in 1941 due to good behavior, having only served 8 years for her part in the crime. She then went on to live with her aging mother and worked as a hotel maid. She died in 2001. So yeah, that was a lot of twists and turns for one little video. I have a feeling this one's going to err on the shorter side, but we still managed to cover all that. We had incest, we had French maids, there were straitjackets, there were accents, there were unibrows, it just had everything. So I hope you liked this one. And let me make this clear, if you hit the like button, nobody's going to think that you're liking the murder. You're liking my time and effort that I'm putting in here. So don't be shy about hitting that thumbs up, because it really does make me feel good, and the fact that there's only like 1 or 2 on each video kind of makes me feel like some type of way. So, maybe boop that button while you're booping buttons. And I guess it's time for me to wrap this one up, because I'm just rambling at this point. But tune in for the next one, because the next one I will be talking to you about the first recorded mass murderer in American history. So, see you next time, and take care, folks.